Everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to talk about dips in crypto markets, particularly Dogecoin. And when you see these dips, do you start getting scared? Are you just going to sell because you're afraid you're going to lose all your money? But me, I'm not selling. No, not selling my Dogecoin. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. It's funny how these markets react to news, or maybe not even news yet. It's like rumors about news. They think something's going to happen. The markets go down, and then they recover, and we see good recovery with Dogecoin. We're going to look at overall markets. We're going to look at these sort of short-term dips in the market in the middle of a bull cycle, because I still think we are in the bull market. So these are pullbacks. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the news and the charts, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. And yes, we have recovery, Dogecoin recovery back to 19 cents. There was a nice big dip down here to 18. If you guys had some limit orders set down in the low 18-cent range, you might have picked up some Dogecoin at a good price. Does that mean that Dogecoin isn't going to go back down there? It could. We still could have further dips before the Bitcoin halving, but that's the game you got to play on, whether you want to try and maybe just DCA in or buying dips. But you see with that big red candle and a recovery, that leads to a lot of liquidations. Here's the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin was hanging right around 69K, came all the way down to 67.5. Again, that wipes out long liquidations, people betting on the price to go up. And then when the price is going down, you start seeing shorters open up. So the price comes back up, and then it squeezes out the shorts. We'll explore that more on a live stream Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Is my next live stream, 5 o'clock East Coast time, so be sure to join in there. But that is just classic market maker manipulation. Send the price down on a rumor for the CPI data, will show that, and then the price comes back up, squeeze out the longs, squeeze out the shorts, all in one. That happens again and again and again in the markets, and we see that with Dogecoin and others as well. Overall, yes, Bitcoin falls below 69K ahead of the US CPI data. Cardano, Dogecoin lead losses in altcoins, and that's what we saw. But you know what Dogecoin does? It rises back up very quickly, comes right back. That's right. So overall in CoinMarketCap, we see Dogecoin right now still in 8th, doing well. Cardano has dropped though a lot. So Cardano for 24 hours down 6.5%. Dogecoin only 1%, while Toncoin up 3%. Toncoin still moving up. I wonder if that's going to start to challenge Dogecoin for the 8th position. We'll see what happens to Ton. I would expect a pullback after a big run like that, 34% for the past week, but we'll see. But Dogecoin still holding strong where it is. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge dip, $250 million in crypto liquidations. That's what happened. And it could have been that CPI data. The other thing, analyst cautions Fed rate cuts could fuel downturn. Again, it's just like the Fed rate cuts. Is it going to happen now? Is it going to happen in May? Is it going to happen in June? I've always talked about the first rate cut being in June. But if you have too many rate cuts, then there's the fear of inflation coming back again. And is the Fed going to react too soon? Again, markets are forward-looking. So you get fears of all of these things. Well, if they don't cut rates, that's bad for the markets. But now, if they do cut rates, could it be too soon, too much, leading to more inflation? And so, can't anything be good? It's all negativity. And of course, who is the one who's talking about this stuff, right? Well, it's Benjamin Cowan, right? So he has been a bear for a long time, particularly on altcoins. He's still a Bitcoin maxi, in my opinion. But he says it kind of depends on how well the altcoins hold up, because I think the altcoin represents the average consumer, the average retail investor. If the average retail investor can't beat the alt Bitcoin pairs from breaking down, that means the Fed has likely gone too far. So He's now seeing Bitcoin as institutions and the altcoins as the retail. That's us. That's us. And we love Dogecoin. That's right. That's what we love. Bitcoin's rise unstoppable, says pro-crypto Congressman Patrick McHenry. So he's one of the few congressmen that's really pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin, and it's an uphill battle in Congress because you have the Elizabeth Warrens and the others that are anti-crypto. So, but it's good to have someone who just continues to push the positive agenda for crypto and kind of battle against what the Warrens and others are saying. Here we have the flows, though. We've got the institutions buying into Bitcoin. But yeah, yesterday it was all negative. I mean, even the other ones like IBIT had more outflows than inflows. FBTC, more outflows than inflows. That's the Fidelity one. So now that Bitcoin has all these ETFs, you get these ETF traders coming in. And some days are going to be red days even for the ETFs. And that's what this shows. So that's why the market is still kind of down as well. But one of the things, when the market does go down and you have this urge maybe to try to think about you might be selling, one way to get away from that is to move your coins to a hardware device. Yes, move them off the exchanges, put them on a hardware device, and then you don't have that urge to quickly sell. And you shouldn't, in my opinion. I'm not selling, I'm holding. And so if you don't have your coins on an exchange ready to sell, then you won't be selling so quickly. So what do we have going on with Ledger? Again, I support the Ledger. We've got a sale going on up until the Bitcoin halving. Get up to $50 of Bitcoin when you get a new Ledger. I have a link in the description below. Yes, I do get a small little affiliate commission if you buy using my link. But if you're already thinking about getting a crypto hardware device, you can help me out as well a little bit by using my, this is what I use. And again, you look at the hardware wallets and you compare. The one I recommend is the Nano S Plus, $79, not the $149 Nano X or the $279 stacks. All you need is the Nano S Plus. Look, you don't need Bluetooth. You don't need a customizable lock screen. You don't need the curved e-ink touch screen, wireless charge. You don't need any of that stuff. Especially the Bluetooth. It's like, no. Plug it in, do your business, and plug it out. That is what a hardware device is for. And look, this $20 of Bitcoin, this is what I got. I got $20 of Bitcoin when I bought mine, and this was a couple years ago. And that was, well, about a year and a half ago when I got mine, right? And Bitcoin was around 17K. My Bitcoin has already done a 4X that I got for that $20 of free Bitcoin, which now, that would be $80. Well, that Bitcoin is now worth as much as this device. So this device is essentially free for me because I paid only $80 for it. I got $20 worth of Bitcoin at the time. That's already 4X'd. So it's like getting it for free. So do check that out. Here's the overall crypto market. Yeah, it's red. It's pretty much red. But look at Doge right there, just back in the green. But look at this. Look at the Doge. For the week, up 5% now. For the month, up 15%. For the year, up over 120%. That's what Dogecoin looks like right now. Yes, we had this dip down to 18 cents. Those are those buying opportunities right there. That's what that is. And now we see this recovery back up. That's going to happen again and again in pullbacks. Dogecoin, 120% surge. Can the meme coin's momentum overcome skeptics? And that's what we're talking about here about Dogecoin, the power that Dogecoin has, especially all these good things coming in the future. For Doge, it's all good. Overall, look, we can look at pullbacks, right? And here's Mags on X, and we can look at what has happened in the past. And I've showed this before, right? in previous bull runs, and this is just for Bitcoin, we've had 20 to 40% pullbacks in the middle of a bull run. And that was the 2017 bull run. And then in the 2020 to 2021, we had big pullbacks, 54%. Of course, that was on the backs of the pandemic thing. But even after that, 18, 22, 25%. And so far, even this cycle, we've had around a number of 20% pullbacks. That is actually healthy for the market. It resets everyone. They do their business with wiping out leveraged long traders, and then it keeps moving up. So here's Vivek for real. And what he's looking at are the 4-year cycles. And we talk a lot about 4-year cycles on this channel. We'll talk more about this on the live stream this afternoon. But look where we are in 2024. We're still early compared to the previous longer bull runs that Bitcoin has had. In 2024, we're still early. Now, is there a guarantee that this is going to continue to go up like it has in the past? No, but if you're a believer in the 4-year cycles, like I am, you're not selling right here. You're not selling right here. This is too early in the cycle. I'm waiting to see what happens this fall, and especially into early 2025, before I'm considering selling. I may take some profits along the way, bits and pieces, just layering little bits of profits as this goes up, but not selling right now. And then back to Mags, just about altcoins, going back to what Ben Cowan said earlier. Altcoins, we are so early. We're not even at the halving yet. Look what happened last cycle. After the halving, that's when altcoins took off. They really took off post-halving. So we're not at the halving yet this cycle. So this could be looking really good for retail traders, altcoins, post-halving. That's what we're talking about. The potential is, and why, again, I'm not selling. I'm not selling right now. So overall, look, Dogecoin recovering very well from the dip this morning, looking good. We'll check in again on it during the live stream at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Leave a comment below. Are you selling or are you holding? What are you doing right now with your Doge? Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.